Hi everybody, this is Jim Egan, head of school, Synapse School with a Friday update. I'm back on campus, back from my summer reprieve. Been here all week with our leadership team, working feverishly on the school open. I did want to point out and acknowledge some of the wonderful summer programs that have been going on here. I've said this before, we don't just go dormant in the summer. So certainly in June with our alumni-led intercession, huge success. Thanks Lexi, thanks Allie for the work there. Thanks alumni for staffing that. And then Project Ember and Aim High have been going all summer long. I was just in our makerspace and I saw a number of Synapse kids in the camp with drills, building stuff. It was super fun to see those people. So we've had a really dynamic summer here on campus, and I'm very proud of that, particularly this summer, which is one that we're doing through a pandemic. So let me get right to that. That's where I really want to focus on. This week, we had hoped to spend a lot more time focusing on teaching and learning and getting ready for the wonderful staff return, new staff, things like that. We have been working on that, but the pandemic and the Delta variant has really shifted course for anyone working in schools, working in elementary schools and middle schools right now. And so in many ways, the rules of the game have shifted. And so I was thinking about this, why this is perhaps not getting as much attention in the media or in the broader sort of, zeitgeist. And I think it's because there aren't many places, certainly in San Mateo County, where a large number of unvaccinated individuals are congregating. I think elementary schools and middle schools may be the only ones. I don't know for sure, but high schools are not dealing with this. Colleges aren't dealing with this. Churches, synagogues, mosques aren't dealing with this. Companies aren't dealing with this. You go to a baseball game, right? They probably want you to be require vaccination as well. So those of us working and running elementary schools and middle schools are alone in this next phase of the pandemic, right? We're dealing with a large, fragile population of unvaccinated people. And so we're taking that with deep seriousness right now. So what can I tell you? I won't go into specifics of our plan, our sort of COVID plan. I've had dozens of conversations over the past 3 or 4 days with numerous parents, specialists, experts, doctors, scientists. I was on a call this afternoon with the county with 100 plus administrators from the private school sector as well. And we're going to rest on the county guidance, but we are going to amplify our efforts in these 4 areas, right? 1, vaccines, right? We know those work, right? That's for sure. So we are mandating those for everyone who works at Synapse. We are making sure whoever is working with us, whether you're a contractor, a plumber, a naturalist, a PE teacher, a GrowFit, you have to be vaccinated or it's a no-go. When vaccines become available for our entire population of students, we will go that route as well. We will make sure that those things are mandatory. If we can do this legally, we will do this, right? And so that's for once they become available for all of our kids. Right now, we are going to ask families to self-report if their child is vaccinated, if they're in the middle school, if they're of age, right? Because it's going to make a difference in how we set up and structure school. So vaccinations are key strategy. 2, testing, right? That is a huge part of our strategy. We are going to likely have weekly testing. We're trying to acquire daily testing as well. So I'm in conversations. How do we source the tests? How do we administer the tests? This is a big piece of our strategy as well. 3, masking, right? We know that works. So we will mandate masks, require masks inside and outside. We're not going to guess, hey, does some kid come close to someone outside? Are they eating? Are they not? Like, we're going to take all of that anxiety away, and we're going to say on our campus, remember, this is not a giant farm here. We're urban in some ways. Indoors, outdoors, masks, period. For now, right? That's what we're going to do. And another one of our 4 pillars, so to speak, will be ventilation. Outdoors. We kept all our outdoor classrooms up. I was asked, should we take these down? I said, no, we don't know what we're going to do in the fall. We're not sure. We weren't planning on using the majority of those outdoor spaces. We had meetings yesterday about our indoor spaces, which we've made incredible improvements on. And I came in this morning and said right away at our leadership meeting, first thing, hey, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm concerned about, and right away, this says a lot about our leadership team. We decided let's move to what we were doing last spring that was so successful when we were full days on campus. We're going to utilize our outdoor classrooms. Middle school kids will likely be inside, 7th and 8th grade, right? They're vaccinated. We will be able to use those spaces. And when I say outdoors, we will also be using the play space in building number 2, our maker space in the giant warehouse in building number 1, some of those indoor-outdoor classrooms in 3 and 4. So it's going to be a hybrid of the outdoors, but we're going to maximize ventilation. That's going to be key. So it's vaccines, it's testing, it's masking, it's let me do that again. It's vaccines, it's masking, it's testing, it's ventilation. Those are the big 4. Will we be doing some distancing? Sure, right? But we're not going to be having a 1-to-1 ratio with sort of bodyguards keeping kids away from each other. The county told us today that really doesn't matter anyway. So we're not saying distancing is going away, but we're not going to put a big emphasis on that. We're not going to be doing small cohorts either, right? That would restrict our ability to have full days. So that's not happening either. In a robust way. We will be cohorting in some way, but not the way we did it last year. The county, the health officials in San Mateo, California, the CDC, they all agree like that's not necessary. So we're thinking about the most vulnerable kids. We're being really serious, doubling down on masks, vaccinations, fresh air, those are in testing. Those are going to be the big 4, and we'll be looking to to pivot away from things when we get more information. Remember, this is emerging really quickly. This data, this new data. I've got incredible counsel from within our community and outside of our community as well. So I'm hopeful we can pull this off. We did such a good job last year, but I can tell you already we are pivoting off of our plans from yesterday, right? Which was pivoting off the plans from the day before that. So things are moving really, really quickly. So I just wanted to give you sort of a higher level update on what's going on, how we're thinking, what we're doing. I'm sure some of you are aware of this too. In the meantime, stay safe, wear a mask, get vaxxed. If you're not vaxxed, you're gonna need to be part of our community. And I will talk to you soon. Take care.